Fellow nerds, what is up? We are playing a little Jedi Survivor tonight with my two friends here, Dave and Doug. So, what do you say we get into it? Who's down? Who wants to play?
Well, you are as you tumble down a cliff.
You can play all you want. We'll sit here and make fun of you. That's what we'll do. We're gonna mystery.
Pretty much what
We're
we
gonna
do.
mystery science theater this thing.
All right, hold on. Let me. Okay,
In the
I'm
not
giving you
too
a
distant
fist bump, Dave. See,
future.
now you have to go up. Fist bump.
I have to go up.
Yeah, because look at how our pictures are on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Close enough.
Wrong way. I'm on the wrong side.
Oh.
There, that almost worked. There are plenty of cliffs for you to fall from, Keith.
Oh, go ahead and fall, Keith.
I'm not sure
don't
this is
be
the way I'm
afraid.
supposed to go. I don't remember.
No, it's down.
Let's check our map.
Yeah, Keith. The only way you can go is down.
There was a comedian that I was
down,
watching.
Down.
Bruce Springsteen, deep cuts.
Wow, that's the second game stream in a row that we've had a singing deep cut.
Yeah.
Is this going to be our new thing?
I was watching our other one this morning, actually, right when I got up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we know some deep cuts, man.
We definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
And good thing you went up there just to go right back down.
Right.
I didn't remember where I was,
So,
what happens?
It's like your real life then.
Yes, exactly.
I was watching this
Life
stand-up
imitating
comedian,
art.
and he had this whole bit where he was like, you know what? I'm just at that age where like I can't remember like what I'm doing from one moment to the next. He says, but I still love to play video games. He says, but they need a middle-aged man with a busy life mode in all video games from now on. He says, so that way, when I go 2-3 months after playing a game, I can turn it on. It gives me a quick replay. Here's what you did last. Here's the mission you're supposed to be doing. Here's where you are on the map. And here's a reminder of all the characters that you met along the way.
Yeah, that'd be helpful for us middle-aged parts. And like, is your counterpart there, the witch, right? Is she coming up to you and saying, "What are you doing?" She should be a reminder. Or she's
Right.
still with.
Here's what we're doing today, buddy.
Yeah. You get up today and forget who you were.
Oh God, it's gonna make it sound like a dementia patient.
So you guys,
Hey,
how's
what was
everybody
that?
doing?
Wow, went to black pretty quick there, Keith.
At least he didn't fall. That's what I gotta say. That time he just got his ass handed to him.
I forgot where we were in this. Oh, what's this?
You still forget?
He immediately forgot.
How long did it take you to find that person that just kicked your ass?
It felt like at least 2 hours. We've definitely been streaming for at least 2 hours.
Easily.
And he took all that time just to get his ass kicked.
Oh,
Now,
there's
for those of
something
you that are
valuable.
watching, if you feel like it was only 5 minutes, it's because Keith has done some sort of like miracle editing where he's cut out the 2 hours of him wandering around and falling down cliffs. You're not seeing it because he edited all that out. But I need you to know, and you have to believe me, we have literally just been sitting here talking for 2 hours straight while he was finding that guy, and now it's going to take him another 2.
That is for our YouTube viewers. All right, you gotta find that guy. You can't let him just, play
Hey,
like.
you can't just let you gonna.
I know where he's at. I know where he's
Go
at.
get him,
I'm gonna
then.
Go get him.
Go get
I'm
him.
going
Jeez, Keith, why aren't you there yet? We're both ganging up on you.
We're not bullies. There was somebody, and you're running away from him. You little
Keith
thing.
doesn't want to kill that
to.
guy.
No, that
though.
was a robot. That was a robot, guys.
You're a robot.
Oh.
I mean, aren't we all really robots?
Not holding.
Actually,
I need to reinforce
yeah.
the chamber again.
When you think about it.
See, I went a different way, and I found something different. I
Wow.
go this way too, and find something different.
So what was that thing that you found?
It was an echo.
Himself.
which is
Pieces of the Force. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, you should have jumped over there to that thing that was like electric.
no, yes, kill this guy. Like beat him up before.
Now go back to that room and dive into the electric. Oh no, there it is. As soon as you kill this guy, you can just jump right out the window and it's right there.
Boy, you really want him to do that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he got
no,
a
you're going the wrong
skill
way.
point.
You're
No,
going the
no.
wrong way.
What he really needs to do is he needs to go find a save point and use that skill point. There we go. Perfect.
Now you don't have to fight that guy again, right?
If I rest, I will. Let's see. 11 lightsaber skills. Oh, you know what? Let's see if there's any with the gun. Ooh, blaster. Okay, let's see.
Oh, did you finally get a gun?
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed that. Good. It's about darn time.
Yeah, in Texas they would have issued you one as soon as you entered the state.
Exactly.
It's about dang time. In the middle.
No.
Sorry. Let's see what we got here. Channeled energy. Oh, I like that. Lucid atonement. Twin pull. When holding an enemy with pull, press Y to pull and hold a second target. Let's try that, gents.
Okay.
Oh, and I can. Oh, I like that.
So what kind of gun skills can you get? Or would you?
Right now, I
take
could just do
advantage?
a leaping thing.
Ah.
See, this
I
guy
see.
is merely a robot. Remember, we did all this before, gents, if you remember.
No, we don't remember. That's what we were trying to say. We literally remember none of this. I don't even remember you getting a gun.
We are like you, Keith.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
We will also wander aimlessly until we tumble to our death down a cliff.
Look at that. He just about did it that time.
Oh, did you see what I just did?
He should have a broom, this guy. You look
So
like
I told you too about the weird little Kylo Ren space Jurassic Park movie that I watched.
Yeah.
I also watched, which I think was a slightly better movie. I watched one called Missing, also on Netflix, and it was one of those like found footage style movies, but it was done with this laptop. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because we've been talking about like there's something. It feels like there's something missing from the way that they're revealing things with Secret Invasion. Like it all feels kind of, whatever, calculated, like see it coming kind of thing. Not with this movie Missing. This had like the kind of twists and turns that I was like, it really did keep me guessing. Now the thing is, you have to be like into the style of camera work that they did, because again, it's all with like social media, phones, laptops. Like none of it is like just following a person on a regular camera. So
like the Blair Witch.
like the what?
The
The Blair Witch, yes. A lot like the Blair Witch. A lot like what was that movie with oh my gosh, where they had superpowers and the kid was carrying around a camera. Also like that the one Haunted House movie, but same idea, right? Where they're using like different ways of showing you, the story of the movie. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I would really recommend checking that out.
Cloverfield? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's sort of like Cloverfield too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, there's another one that came out. Oh my gosh, and it starred what's his name from Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan was in it.
He was in Missing?
No. He was in this other movie that I'm saying was similar to Missing. And I cannot think of what the name of it was.
I don't know what movie you're referring to.
I will have to look it up. I just don't remember. It was a bunch of teen friends that got superpowers, and then one of them like became psycho and evil.
Like, isn't that Cloverfield? Like, where they all just find out and then
No, Cloverfield was a giant alien.
Okay, so something affect. I know. I think I know. Exactly
Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember this car driving behind the guy, and he didn't want him to, so he did that.
Yep. So he did the telekinesis. He used the force and threw
Yeah.
it off a cliff, much like Keith.
Yeah. He figured Keith was in the car.
Probably, yeah.
And if anybody could save him from falling off a cliff, it would be Keith.
Yes. But no,
Thanks, John.
I enjoyed that movie. I went and saw Chronicle when it came out in theaters. I thought it was really good. It was, like I said, I don't mind some of the found footage movies when they're done right. Like some of the, I think it was a Paranormal Activity. That's that other movie series. Some of those were getting kind of repetitive, and it was like, I don't know how many times you can basically tell the same story over and over, but you know.
Ask the people who create Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is like good or bad. I haven't seen any of the Jurassic World movies.
Good.
It just the idea doesn't interest me.
It's just repetitive. How many? Are you brought the dinosaurs back, and now they're gonna eat people? Okay.
And how many times are you going to willingly go to a dinosaur infested island? Like, I mean, it seems like a bad idea.
Nobody ever learns their lesson.
Nobody.
That sounds like the human race right there.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean, common sense has to take over at some point.
Does it?
It's not so common. Uncommon sense.
I love whenever people will like post something from history and people are like, yeah, that's exactly how things are, and it's like, yeah, no, this is in the 40s.
Yep.
It's like, oh wow, we haven't changed. Cool.
We are devolving. We're not evolving. I think it's true. You ever see those shows? I can't remember the name of the last one. That when we lose electricity, we would all revert to cavemen, and I think we would.
Oh yeah.
I think we would. Looking around at some of these people out there, it's like I can't believe they aren't doing that already. They've seen feral already.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody. There's just people.
Oh,
out
I
there
grew up next to a kid named Sean Farrell. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah, no, we were talking about Will Ferrell, or
okay. I should have known. Somebody famous, not.
Who's the other Ferrell that's playing the Penguin?
Colin.
What's his name?
Colin
Farrell. Yeah.
Hey Dave, did you ever see that TV series Revolution?
I think that was it. They ran out.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
And I watched it for a season, and then it got kind of boring. And I think that's what everyone did because it was canceled.
And then it got canceled. I think after season 2.
But I don't imagine they're too far off with that.
No, not really. They didn't like completely revert to like cavemen, but they did turn into like this medieval sort of this king or overlord rules over all these people and creates his own country and everything, and it was basically like a post-apocalypse, but he demanded taxes of the villagers and would like kidnap people if they refused to pay up.
Yeah, see, to me, if I had to actually live in a world like that, I'd be just like, all right, first person who wants to take me, I'll go ahead. I don't want to live, through this time. I'm sorry, that's not for me.
Like, let's see, what are my options? I can join the militia, or I guess I can be a farmer. Cool.
And if I'm a farmer, I gotta make sure I can kill all the militia anyway, or else they'll just come and take all my shit.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm gonna be putting in a lot of effort just to say that I survived.
Right.
Nah, not for me.
I need
some help. That's why I don't understand people in dystopian, futuristic movies. Like, why would you want to live? Like, the most important thing, like, say in The Walking Dead even, most important thing to them is we gotta survive. For what? For what? Listen, to keep living like you're living, you know. Now you're living in the woods, and you know, occasionally, you know, every day you gotta kill dead people, and you know, you gotta kill all your own food again.
But Coral, we need to keep the human race going, Coral.
Yeah, I mean, do you? I mean, I'm sure it's been erased a few times and
They're like,
started over.
you know what? We had a good run.
Yeah. That's it. No need. You'd be like, nope, I will just check out. I will move on to the next thing, whatever's happening. I've had enough of this.
Ghosts in the machine. Is that another echo, Keith?
Yep.
What do you do when you get them?
They just give you
Right.
like details, some history sometimes.
Oh, so it's like another collectible kind of thing that to 100% the game you have to get them all.
No.
Yep.
What the? What are you doing there?
Gotta get them open somehow, I guess.
It kind of looks sort of like the screens. They're green, but you know they look like the red screens during the Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, Darth Maul fight.
Yep.
Yeah, the electricity fields.
Yeah. No,
Well, maybe you just.
they were radiation fields.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Mm.
Keith. Maybe you were early. You know, maybe they open up in like 10 minutes. You know, go get
Oh
a
yeah,
bagel.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you
Go
just
get a
stand there
bagel
and
and
stare
come
at
back.
them.
Hey,
You know,
hey,
all these
hey,
people.
what time do you guys open? Hey.
All these people watching the stream like, oh my god, is this guy an idiot? Please, just go flip the switch. Maybe if I stand here for 5 more minutes. Okay, fast forward. Let's see if he ever figures it out. And he fell off a cliff.
Oh look, there's a droid. Should I blast him?
Sure.
What's he doing to you?
He's existing. About time to see you use that gun poorly.
See now,
Oh,
if you
dear
miss,
God.
Jeez, Keith, my gosh.
now if you miss him, he's gonna tell everybody else.
And there we go.
Oh no, he survived that fall.
Oh, well, for how long? He's got to
Right.
beat all these garbage monsters now.
Gargoyle. Trash. I love trash.
I was about to say you got to make the garbage goober joke. Trash. I love trash. Gonna eat trash. Yum yum trash.
Yum yum trash. It's extra stinky, just the way you like it.
Henry, where are you going? You're a doctor, for God's sake. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I just I didn't know how to say no. I kept going.
Hey, you know what? She's wrong. He's happy. Just let him be happy.
Let me be happy. I love how she's like, you need to finally talk to him. You're right, I will. Come on, garbage goober, it's Stinky Winky.
Trash.
Trash. I love trash.
Isn't it? That was Justin Roiland too. I wonder. There's gonna be no garbage goober. He was such a minor character.
That's happened with so many of these, minor characters that they're like fan favorites, and then you never see them again. My favorite was Crumbopulous Michael.
Yeah, well, he killed immediately.
Right, but such a fun character.
Yeah, always happy. I just
You're
love
right.
killing.
I just love killing.
Or
All right, here I go killing again.
previous Leon.
Right.
Oh, guess where I am, guys?
Where are
You're
you?
about to fall off a cliff.
No, look at who's down there. I found the shortcut into the area.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, they're gone.
were you trying to do like a slick move where you dived down and sliced him?
you. Maybe.
Didn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to shoot a missile at me when I bum rushed you?
Wow, his shot's about as good as you.
Is that a dark trooper? Looks like a dark trooper.
It's like your mom.
Oh, well, she doesn't really cosplay as Dark Troopers anymore.
Oh, okay. That looks like one of those battle droids, the ones that had like the big broad shoulders.
What's that shortcut unlocked? Did I just take out that?
This guy.
Maybe?
But what? Wait, hold on. You jumped back up for what reason?
Because he
It's
wanted
a
to fall.
it's a middle level.
Ah, I see.
So see, that's where I
Also-
jumped in.
Do you
jumped
have to
onto
kill
it.
that thing, or is that another robot?
No, it's just another maintenance robot.
No.
So a fall from here won't kill you. It'll just break your ankles.
You cannot.
And then he'll force heal.
And it'll be like, I'm counting on it. I just made a Batman Begins reference. It was too light, though. It was too obscure.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus!
Dear sweet Jesus.
Sweet child of mine. Better use the stim pad.
Just in time.
Okay, so now it looks
What?
like I gotta run and jump over these bad boys. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that was much better. Oh, no.
No one in the chat
There you go.
tonight. That's hurtful.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you almost tanked it.
Let's show this to Z.
Was that a normal battle droid? I don't have my glasses. on.
Yeah. Yep, just a normally.
That was a Miley Cyrus battle droid.
Yep. Okay, so can I make that jump?
Go now.
Oh, I see what I can do. Haha. Look at this, guys.
What? I'm watching.
Made it through. Did y'all see that?
I
Oh,
saw
I thought
it.
I could turn that off.
Oh!
Yeah, that hurt a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I got this
Don't
thing
do it
walking
again.
out.
That's how you learn, you know.
What? Don't do the same thing twice?
Yeah, that's how you learn. When something messes you up, you know, it's like that song.
Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart.
No, motherfucker got fucked up because he got in the way. So don't get in the way. That's the rule.
So we're gonna
You
have
know
to complete that whole thing.
You know that song by Folk Uke, right? Instead of
Yes. Yes.
FU. It's a
Mhm.
great song. And it goes to show it doesn't matter how big you are, if you get in the
Really don't
way,
want us getting.
you could
That
get
was
fucked
close.
up.
Whatever happened tore this moon apart. What?
What'd you find, BD?
BD-88.
Oh, there's something over here to scan. What was that?
Well, maybe your arm is in Valhalla.
So
Let's hope
I
so.
have been I've been watching an unnecessarily amount of TikTok. I should probably talk to somebody about it. It's excessive at this point. You know, I think it's too much. But this thing that keeps popping up, and it's probably because I liked something somewhere, and so now the algorithm is all, you know, messed up. But supposedly, from what I'm told, and I thought I would double check with YouTube. Apparently, everybody from Gen X like instinctively knows the lyrics to the song "Hook" by Blues Traveler.
I don't. I hate Blues Traveler.
I'm assuming that means you don't either.
I like the song. I don't have it memorized though.
It was so weird. Like they did this like video of like them, you know, man on the street kind of thing. Like someone would start the lyrics, and then this person would be like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize I knew all of this."
Well, it's the hook that brings you back. I think
It is.
that's all I
It is
know.
what to bring you back.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you woeing there, buddy? You opened
We
the-
offended
oh,
him. We offended him by mentioning his arch enemy, Blues Traveler.
I thought it was Nickelback.
Look,
I hate Nickelback too.
we had to live with Nickelback, okay? It was just a part in all of our lives. We can move past it, but it's not really going to go away.
Yeah, he fell. Keith fell.
Yep.
What are
He
you
fell a
doing?
long ways.
I wish I knew what you were talking about, Dave, because I don't. Man, I'm just sitting here playing, not falling.
Just getting electrocuted.
And getting shot. Oh, boy, that health is really dropping.
Yeah, he's in the red.
So I think I need to go up to this next.
I think whatever you're
Oh,
doing.
look, I can go over here.
Oh,
I think it's
nice.
wrong.
You can grab on him and float up.
Yeah.
Nice. Boy, you're climbing like Spider-Man over here, huh?
You're gonna run out of energy real quick.
What do you mean, health?
Well, yeah, he keeps running up that wall like it's nothing.
Oh, you mean literally like he's gonna get tired. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where can I go from here?
You can only go down, Keith. Down is the only way.
What's that, over there? Yeah, or did you come from there?
Oh, I wonder if I can jump up this wall.
Ooh, well, there's jets coming out of it, so that looks like a good idea. So, oh, yeah, I bet you do have to, and you gotta, like, play dodge with the jets, right?
Yep. 'Cause I'm gonna die if I get hit by another. And I just got hit by another.
All right.
Fall. Let's play the music.
Yep. Play the, what is the Wilhelm scream every time.
Oh my god, I came all the way back here. You have got to be joking.
Wow, it sent you that far back?
The good news is I created a couple shortcuts, so it shouldn't take me nearly as long to get back.
3 hours later.
Yeah, exactly. Please, don't go actually, punk.
You know, BD should really be helping you out more.
You really should.
Like, what is he even doing? Huh? What is his purpose? Just over here, hanging on your back. Sometimes working as a zip line for you, but you know. Okay, so you need to go back around to where you were before, so you can jump back down to that area, kill them droids, do your thing.
Are those monsters back?
I'm bringing monsters back. Ugh.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't even have to fight those guys.
They just don't know how to act. Yeah. Yeah. I remember all the songs that Timbaland produced. It was all they all had that same thing. That was like his signature.
What,
Sort of like
yeah?
yeah. Seriously, that's all he would yell yeah in
Yeah.
every one of those songs. There was or hey. It was either yeah or hey. There was this one song that came out oh my gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it, but the original version came out, then he contacted them to, you know, like produce it and like add his own beat to it and everything. And so he added a background beat, and then he added hey, hey, hey to it. And then all of a sudden, when you see the listing of the song, it says, you know, the title of the song by Timbaland. It's like, that's cheap. Because it's not by him.
You just tweaked it.
Right.
This is important.
The Way I Are. That is a song by Timbaland.
Yes. Is that a technical? Wait, where? Is that was that Nelly Furtado that sang that?
Yes, it was. Yes, it
I
was.
thought so.
Sexy Back.
Justin Timberlake. That I think was listed as Justin Timberlake featuring Timbaland. But Justin Timberlake was also a big enough name that I think he could, you know. But you know, another one that surprised me at the time. There was a song called Titanium that came out, and Sia sang that song. And
See?
Sia, yeah, but it was listed as titanium by God, who is that? Like electronica dance producer.
Moby?
No, it wasn't Moby. Wasn't Marshmallow. I'm trying to remember what his name. Like started with a D, I think. It wasn't Daft Punk. Cannot remember now, but it was so weird because I remember when like, seeing the song, I'm like, I recognize that voice, and that is not him. And I looked at him like, oh, I see a singing. I'm like, why would it be listed as like? And it clearly says that she wrote the song, she wrote the lyrics to the song, she sang the song, but he produced the beat, and therefore he's listed as like the. And it's so weird when they do that with songs.
Well, when I was, I've been in tons of bands.
Yeah.
And all the bands that I've been in, we just listed as, everybody writes their own part. So everyone is listed as the writer of the song, you know what I mean?
That's smart. That way you don't have a Ringo situation.
Right.
Hey guys, I'd really like to be on more albums.
Okay, everybody get drunk. I think Ringo wrote the song.
Oh,
something about a yellow tambourine or something.
Good job, Ringo. We'll put this on the fridge for everyone to see.
We'll put it right here, right on the refrigerator.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's a Family Guy reference.
Mm-hmm.
Another deep cut. Deep cuts from Doug. That's our new segment. Deep cuts from Doug.
Deep cuts with Doug.
With Doug. Yeah, you're not Jack the Ripper. Are you?
I need a stim, buddy.
Well, hi, Keith.
Hi. Oh yeah, I gotta do this thing.
Wow, you're remembering. Excellent. And now you gotta. This is the wall jump with the jets.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, at least you're at full health. Oh, and never mind. Okay.
You know what's crazy? It's like 2 feet this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and cool in this house.
Yeah.
But once you enter my room, it's like entering a force field of heat.
It's probably that evil negative energy that it's being given off, and you just need to realign your chakras and get the right kind of crystals.
That's why I'm so warm in the winter.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Toss me a stim, buddy. Feeling better.
Heat the
Yeah.
fell again.
Yeah, you missed the last one.
Does that make 4? There's 4
Yep.
total square tonight? Yeah, we have bets in Vegas for this key.
No.
I cannot believe it.
Keith.
Oh, that's
My
5.
goodness, dude.
This is harder than it looks.
Uh-huh. So
That's what she said.
I was gonna try and avoid saying that.
That's what I had to tell Dave's mom last night.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
There we
Give
go,
it a
guys.
little bit more time.
Now I did it.
Okay, now
Oh,
go.
no.
All right.
Oh, thank God
I'm
that door.
watching this show.
Really don't want us inside. Don't fall behind.
Thank God that door closed. Wait, what are we
It's still
scanning?
so weird to me how many battle droids are still in use all over. I mean, I love seeing them and I love hearing the voice, but it's just odd to me how many of them are like, this is supposed to be after A New Hope, right?
No, this is during the same time as Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
Even
this
so,
is-
I mean,
this is
there were
5
so many.
This is 5 years after the first game, which was like
Heavy duty.
a couple
Right
of
after
5 years after
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Good news, everybody.
Yeah.
Place to save down here.
Good. Now you won't have to do that wall jump thing anymore.
I'm sure they'll have more.
I need to
I'm
focus.
sure they will.
Yes, you do need to focus, Cal. Because it was Cal's fault.
Okay, let's
It's
go.
all Cal's fault.
Yes.
Let's go see if those droids are back. Well, they're not. I rested, but they're not back.
Huh.
I was just going to sit here and kill droids for a while. Just for
Oh,
fun.
you could try and
because-
farm some experience.
No. Okay,
You
let's
get
see.
extra
Where should we
for
go?
killing the
What's
droids?
that? What's that there? Where does that take us? Anywhere in particular?
I don't know. Do either of you ever watch, any other channels do Let's Plays on either
Yeah.
YouTube or Twitch or anything?
I do. Oh, you know what? I can move this thing. I do. Games like I don't own and probably are not going to play, I'll definitely watch.
I'll usually do that for things that I've already played. And usually I'll do it because, like, I'm always looking to see, is there anything that I missed or is there a different way that I could have, gone about this? Because I do play, like, a lot of strategy games or role-playing games or whatever. So, like, a lot of them, they can involve numerous different ways of doing, getting the same outcome, like involving different members of the party or, like, taking a different route or something. And I always wonder to see, like, how other people are doing it. Especially with these games that have, so many different choices that you can make. And so usually that's the type of games that I'll watch. But then also in the same vein, like a lot of these games where,
Strategery.
that it requires, going through so many battles to like build up your experience and everything. I don't mind watching the farming, like that doesn't bother me, but I have noticed that the people that upload this stuff to YouTube, they'll put like a hard cut. They'll be like, okay, and we're gonna start off today, and we came back an hour and a half later. I just went around defeating a bunch of enemies. Now I'm at like level 30, and it's like, I mean, I wouldn't have been bothered by seeing that because it's such a normal part of gameplay. But like, I don't know. I guess other people would be bored by that, and maybe that's why they feel it's necessary to cut those parts out.
And I'm sure when our gaming channel, Fellow Nerds Gaming, is up and running, I'm sure we'll be doing that too a little bit.
You think so?
I think so.
Any games?
Yes. Even Crochet Master 2000.
Everybody loves Crochet Master 2000.
All
Well, that
right.
means we start
Granny
having-
here.
We're gonna start having charades nights on Wednesdays.
We're doing really good with the blanket. We may be done before I die. Whoops. I missed that stitch.
Where
I'll
the
have
heck am I
go
supposed to be?
back.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, where did that rope
Spider-Man.
come from? Come on now. Come on. No. Where did that even come from?
It was there the whole time.
Okay, sure.
These aren't the ropes you're looking for.
He is Spider-Man now.
Apparently.
Do 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 do.
Speaking of Spider-Man, kind of.
Hey guys, absolutely.
Oh, sorry. Did you say that?
I just
No,
did
Dave
that.
said it.
Oh, okay.
Or did we get an app? Oh, I thought maybe we got an absolutely in the chat or something.
No one wants to chat with us tonight.
If you're out there, send us a chat. We would love to hear it. We won't mock you incessantly for it for hours.
I will. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if you saw the ad. I'm sure Keith probably cares more about this than Dave would, but the Venture Brothers movie is now available for purchase on streaming or on physical media. I don't know if it's going to be available for free streaming anywhere, at least not anytime soon. But I'm considering, getting the. I think I might go get the Blu-ray, only because a report came out that, depending on what sort of contracts that you sign with some of these streaming services, like Prime Video or any of these others where you purchase downloadable digital media, they have the right, apparently, some of these services have the right to remove it, even though you purchased it.
See, that is exactly why I don't buy
The digital download.
The digital download. That's exactly why. I have to have a physical copy.
And I'll fully admit, like, I haven't read all of those user agreements. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Watch, I'll literally be the only one, and people are going to be, writing in the comments, oh my god, you don't read all 600 pages of the user agreement? What is wrong with you?
Well,
Section
it's
6, Article 2 specifically states that they can steal your identity. Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Well, that's why you didn't know. You didn't read it.
But yeah, I guess that's how they get away. They just input it in the user agreement. They know that most people won't read it. And yeah, if they want, they can completely remove it from you. And I know that Amazon Prime Video, they did it. iTunes did it a couple of times. And there was one other service that did that. And yeah, it was just like somebody would be like, yeah, I'm going to go watch this movie that I own. It's like, where'd it go?
No, you're not. I could see Sony doing something like that.
Oh, I could see them doing that too, but they don't own a streaming service. Well, they don't own a movie or TV show streaming service. The only thing that they own right now that I'm aware of is their anime streaming. But I don't think they have any sort of like purchases that they do. But yeah, if they had their own, like, Max or Peacock or whatever, yeah, I could totally see them doing that. Like, hey, buy this new Sony movie, buy Into the Spider-Verse, and it's like, hey, yeah, actually, we're taking that away from you. We're putting it back in the Sony vault.
Yeah. See something like that happening. So I got 2 more pieces, then I'll be back live.
Nice.
Oh, look, I got a Kylo Ren blade.
Oh, but your little side blades are so tiny.
Yeah, you get some tiny side blades.
Cross
with you?
guard
You got
staff
problems?
quiet.
They look so, I don't know, unnaturally small. Like the Kylo Ren blade, aren't they like usually bigger and more dangerous?
Yeah. Let's see. How do I change my style? Different stances.
Oh, now you can update your blaster too? Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is I'm Montgomery Kestis, and I'm here to say that I don't like droids or any of their kind. I'm gonna blast them all.
Montgomery Kestis.
Customized BD1, the blaster, and Cal's lightsaber. Wow, you got an award. Good job, buddy.
Oh, now I can only use this thing now. What the deuce?
I was like, what's a good country guy's name? And I just thought of it. It's Keith, one of Keith's favorite characters on Simpsons.
This thing's got your name
Cletus.
Oh, yeah, Cletus the flat-jawed yokel.
Yeah. That's a great name for a...
Yeah, you need to give your guy a mullet and it'll be perfect. Red hair too.
Oh. I just cut that guy in half with one slash of my blade.
These droids over here trying to say that we can't have blasters and lightsabers. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to carry around as many lightsabers as I want.
Every
It's my
ship
right.
we've sent into the abyss has vanished.
Come on,
It's so
let's...
funny you mentioned Cletus
We'll
because
go
I will
together.
never forget the lyrics to his song.
Let you take
Some
the risk
folks
on
will
my own.
never eat a skunk,
This
but
is your
then again,
invention.
some folks will.
No one
Like
else
Cletus the slack-jawed yokel.
You're the only one who can guide me back.
It's a great song. I knew he would sing it. That's why I mentioned it.
Oh yeah, I got a new skill point. Booyah.
Quick, use
I
it.
keep sensing
Save
this
nothing.
I'll go. I'm the best pilot for this mission, and you
Whoa,
know it.
what the heck?
Every ship we've sent into
It's
the
a-
abyss has
it's a
vanished
cauldron.
without a trace. We'll
Whoa.
go together.
Whoa, they're getting a little close there.
Take the risk
Yeah,
on
but
my own.
It looks like a Thanos snap just happened.
No one else understands.
I was thinking the same thing, Dave. I'm like, oh man, someone's using the Infinity Gauntlet again.
Oh, not again.
This guy walked up, started talking to me, and he just disappeared.
All right, I'll record the passage and make sure you return to us.
I think I guess I have to watch this whole thing. I keep walking away early.
I'm the best pilot for this mission.
Normally,
and
you
know
just
it.
go up to an Echo and you just turn it on.
Every
And
ship we've sent into the abyss has vanished without a trace.
Well, this one's really important to
We'll
the
go
story,
together.
so
it must be, yes.
I cannot let you
Because I did find another High Republic.
This is your invention. No one
Artifact,
else
it said.
understands it. You're
Oh, they
the
were high
only one
when you
who
got
Was
it
it the-
home?
me back.
Was it the Dial of Destiny?
I hope so.
Alchimedes, was that the guy who
Alright,
gave it to you?
I'll record the
He was.
passage
How did you
and
know
make
his
sure
name?
you return
I didn't
to
know you were
Uh,
so versed in the lore of Star Wars, Dave.
Oh,
You played-
I have verses.
You you gonna flow tonight?
Flow? Even flow?
Focus.
No, like your rap.
Flow, like rhyme. Yeah.
Oh no, I definitely can't do that.
A couple of friends of
Off
mine
we
went to
go.
go see what's his name, the redhead British singer,
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Went to go see Ed Sheeran last night. Apparently, Eminem showed up
He did. I get,
Where?
at the Ed Sheeran concert last night.
Where though? Was that like
Oh,
Detroit?
wherever they do.
yeah, it was Detroit.
Was it the Fox Theater?
No, I think it was Little Caesars Arena.
Oh, okay.
That's such a perfect name for it, you know. Really.
Little Caesars.
But they
Well,
really
yeah.
should like change the logo on it and just show Caesar like laying dead with a bunch of knives in his back.
When I was
But
at
what happened was Ed Sheeran said, "I'm going to do a cover," and he started singing the Last Mile or whatever that song's called.
Okay.
Oh, there goes gravity,
Oh,
and then
the
Eminem
Mile
came
theme
out
song.
to Bedlam Raider.
my favorite version of that. Somebody made like a parody version of that song, just called "Mom Spaghetti," and it's just him saying "Mom Spaghetti" over and over, like throughout the entire thing. Oh, there goes spaghetti, and oh, there's Mom Spaghetti, and oh, there goes spaghetti, and oops, some more spaghetti, and
I
snap
was
back to spaghetti.
Yay! I can.
when I
do
went
my
and saw
thing.
Dave Matthews, he
Yeah.
said, you know, it's great to be back here at, and he got right in the mic. He goes, Pine Knob, and he goes, because you don't have to label everything. And then they started their next song. But, I thought it was kind of cool because every stadium gets renamed every 5 years because someone new buys the rights.
Some new bank or restaurant or whatever. It's so dumb.
Yeah. Like Comerica Park.
I hated that. I hated that so much. My dad and I, when I was a kid, we used to go to Tiger Stadium.
Yeah. That's
Just so you know,
represents the
it's
team.
still Comerica Park, guys.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So don't hate our evil warlords.
I just want things to go back to the way they were. Is that so much to ask?
Like, you guys, I'm a White Sox fan. When they built the new
We don't hold it
stadium-
against you.
I
when
do.
they built the new stadium, they called it the new Comiskey Park. Now, and then it became, what was it? They called it the
Citibank
Cell
or something?
because it was like All Star Cellular, and now it's guaranteed. Yeah, and now it's like guaranteed rate field, and it's just like,
So
It's
stupid
stupid.
sounding.
You said rate, right?
yeah.
Because
You had to clarify that.
I don't know what your town you think that's in. that's guaranteed to happen.
Well, hey, what happens at a White Sox game stays at a White Sox game.
There's a lot of Me Too's at the Sox games.
Including guaranteed rates.
And their sign is an arrow pointing down, which is like saying, this team sucks. Don't come see us. And that's pretty much right so far. So
I don't know if I'm supposed to be heading back to. What's my mission?
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing again?
Oh, there we
Are
go.
you
Well, no,
smoking over there?
I didn't know if I found that. I found that Old Republic avatar, or oh my god, the Old Republic artifact, and I wasn't sure if
Dave.
that's what I came here to get or not. But it says
Take a look at the little
research
turquoise
channel.
section on his map. Look at how like it shows the direction that he's gone in, and so like the squiggly where he's gone back and forth.
Keith has thoroughly covered this part of the
Right.
facility. Especially the bottom where he lands every time.
That's my most used area.
Right.
Hey, don't
Maybe
behave
I
us,
had
guys.
too many breadsticks. Oh,
Oh,
What kind of
does it,
breadsticks did you have?
they were Hungry Howie's, the 3 cheeser.
yeah.
I just had 8 of them.
Oh wow, that might be
But
too much, dude.
I'm a big guy, but that may be too much.
Might be too much, yeah.
Why is there an L there?
It's for loser.
He's a loser.
He's got his finger and his thumb in the shape of an L on his forehead.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a
Monkey?
butane. Yeah. But by the way, I don't know if I ever told you this, but you know, my kids are almost 8 years apart. And my daughter told my son that this means I love you.
Oh God.
So she
Yeah.
would do that to him and he would just be like, "Oh, I love you too, Tessie." I'm like, oh, sweet summer child.
Peace among worlds.
Right, peace among worlds.
I told him this means peace among worlds. How funny is that? Can you name me the voice actor who
Where should we
played
go
that
next?
Schmeep? Is that his name?
I don't remember. I hear the voice in my head, but I don't remember who it was.
Steve Colbert.
Mm.
They had a lot
Give that
of
old tech
guest
cat
stars
found
in the
a
first
look.
couple seasons.
Yes, they do.
Maybe we'll put some
Yes, they did. Yes, they
Dragons
did.
retreat on Kobo.
People
It's
go to
it's this
Kobo
guy.
after things
Yes,
fall
they
apart,
do.
not to
Yes,
put
they
things back
do.
together.
Hmm.
You seem pretty put
Did he
together,
play
Reese.
anybody?
But don't you have
Nope.
a silver tongue?
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll let you take
You ever
the
see
minutes for a swing
Between the
sometime.
Ferns?
Yes.
I'd
Oh,
say
yeah.
Zach Galifianakis?
Yep. It's funny.
When he had Matthew McConaughey on there, he said, "I see that you're wearing a shirt. Is everything
This is
okay?"
your captain speaking. So we can...
I love how like his entire delivery is completely straight faced. It's beautiful.
I love the one where Jennifer Lawrence. He's like, "So you started in the Hunger Games?" She's like, "Oh, is that the story of your life?"
Oh yes,
like,
she was talking back.
Well,
to him the whole
that's a bit off-putting. He said, "You should be off-putting."
He had Steve Carell on there the other day, and he was like,
What you hear?
"What's it like when you go down into the beach and you do the backstroke and everyone says, 'Oh my God, it's a shark'?" I say, "No, that's just Steve Carell." Steve Carell
Look at
did
that one.
that joke. He didn't. His nose.
Haven't used
He's
these
got a
since
huge
the
Oh,
junkyard on Baraka.
mm.
So that's the only thing sticking out of the water is his nose. So it looks like a shark.
Okay.
But Steve Carell didn't
Know
like that
anything
joke at all.
about the High Republic residences on Kobo?
It's all set up.
Oh,
They all know what's
I
coming.
did a little
Yeah.
touring of my own.
I love the outtakes where they just start laughing.
And then they heard creepy voices, and I got out of there.
I didn't know that he still
I'll
did that
let you know
show.
if I hear any voices, Grease.
Okay.
I don't know what it's on, but I see little snippets of it all the
I
time.
thought it used to come on Adult Swim.
Perhaps
I don't know if it. I could be wrong though. Like my memory is garbage. You know that.
on some things.
All of ours is.
We can occasionally remember actors' names and stuff.
Just takes a little while. I got to rummage through the old file cabinets.
It's Rizzle Fizzle says, "Hey, hey."
What's up? It's Rizzle Fizzle. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, what's going on?
Playing a little Jedi Survivor tonight.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement
Huh?
past
What do you
the
think
east
of
side
that?
the valley. Let's go check it
Nice.
out.
You typed too legit.
I did. I learned to type this week. That's right. As soon as he said, "Hey, hey," that's what I heard in my head. Hey, hey, too legit to quit.
So, I heard that there was some controversy with. Oh my gosh, why did the name just leave me?
Ooh, he's trying to platinum Spider-Man. Good luck, Rizzle Fizzle. We will definitely,
Let's take a
when
ride.
you
BB.
jump on, I'll definitely try to join that stream. I am, at some point, going to get myself a PlayStation 5 so I can play Spider-Man and Miles Morales and all the, and Wolverine when it comes out, obviously. Am I going the right
You're
way?
going to cross over to the Sony side, but I thought you were a tried and true Xboxer.
I am. I did have a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
And someone just did something. I heard the noise. Oh my god. Terrible Gaming just raided us.
What? Oh my
Thank you
gosh!
so much. Thank you so much for the
TG.
raid, TG. For those of you that aren't familiar with our channel, we're just kind of we play a few games here and there. We chat a lot. We're a lot like TG. We like to talk. We don't play as many games, but tonight we're playing a little Jedi Survivor. We talk about all the superhero shows, Star Wars, all that. So we appreciate that, TG. Welcome, everybody. Hope you stay on and watch for a little bit. Unlike TG, I am a terrible gamer, so it's great to see everybody.
Literally.
No, he just picked one thing that he's really good at, and that's what we watch for.
That's right. That's right. Falling down.
Let's see. Falling down cliffs, getting lost, forgetting what you're supposed to be doing in the game, wandering around hopelessly. Are we back on the same desert planet that we were on earlier, or is this just
We
a
are.
different?
We had to come back. Oh my God! There's stormtroopers over here.
Did we really have to
How
come
dare.
back?
Oh my.
Well, apparently he fell from outer space to this planet because he's good at falling.
You think you're gonna turn red?
Stream's
Oh.
going good, TG.
Yeah. Stream. How was your stream, TG? I was on it when I was getting ready a little bit. So
Let that be a lesson to y'all. You come into my
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Keith has
I'll
only
hunt you down
died,
and
what,
kill
10
you
times
myself.
tonight? So we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, and he's only fallen 6. So,
Yeah.
you know.
wait, that's all you guys saw? Then yeah, that's all we've done. That's all I've done.
TG finally beat the dragon.
Oh man, yeah, he was fighting this like 3-headed Ghidra dragon when I was up there. Holy cow! I've never gotten to that boss in Elden Ring.
Mm.
Oh,
Rizzle Fizzle says, speaking of comics, I've been really getting into reading just about everything on Miles Morales. He is by far my favorite Spider-Man. Between him and Gwen, I have my favorite comic power couple. Yes. Oh, I think I showed this during one of our last streams. Where
Good,
did I
Echo.
put it? Give me 1 second. I know I've got the book somewhere around here. Unless did I put it?
Everybody loves Miles Morales.
Yeah.
which he was definitely.
There it is.
Oh my God, more.
Yes, Morbius.
I just
No, he was brought about in the Ultimate Universe by Brian Bendis, and then he kind of switched over to the 616. And he is definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah. This is one of my new favorite books. Picked this up. Wanted to. I definitely want to hang on to it for a little. But I ended up getting one for myself as well.
Should be
But
getting pretty close.
we thought maybe
Don't see
eventually
anything like
come.
settlement.
When the new movie comes out, we might give that as one of our giveaways. If you don't know, if you haven't come to, if you haven't, been on our streams or been to our YouTube channel, what we do is we do these graphic novel giveaways every so often. Usually, like when a new TV show or movie is coming out, and then we do this big giveaway contest. You can comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel to enter to win, and then we spin the wheel, or rather, Keith will spin the wheel, and then whoever wins, one of these awesome graphic novels.
And our next giveaway looks like it could be. Now, I haven't discussed this with the guys, but I'm throwing it out there.
Thanks.
The Blue Beetle movie, for those of you that are interested. If we get no responses, we won't do it.
Oh, you mean that's super exciting? Yeah, I'm curious. What is the overall feeling on all of you that are in the stream right now? Did you guys see the trailer to that Blue Beetle movie? Is anybody excited for it? I know that from what I understand, a lot of the folks out there that are talking about it are basically saying things along the lines of, you know, it doesn't really matter in the long run. Yeah, Blue Beetle as a character might be part of James Gunn's new DC universe, but the old DC expanded universe is coming to an end, and this movie won't be a part of it. So, like, a lot of people are saying it doesn't matter. Some people are saying, I mean, overall, the movie just doesn't look like it's going to be good. I'm seeing a lot of mixed reactions, so I'm curious what you all think.
Rizzle Fizzle's in between about it. Yeah, just like I'm with that because it's like, you know, at least with this preview, with this trailer, it looked like they just took the parts of all the other movies that they thought were good or funny and they just ham-fisted it together.
Yeah, the
That's just
trailers
my
have.
opinion.
If it's a good movie, the trailers have not done it justice because the trailers have not looked to be.
No.
This place is in ruins.
No, in fact, we did 2 different trailer breakdowns over, you know, what's been released so far of Blue Beetle, and personally, you know, I wasn't super impressed. I'd say the second one more so than the first one. The first teaser that we saw didn't really do anything for me. I saw it and I was just like, okay, this doesn't look that great. I'm not super hyped for this movie. This second trailer looked a little bit better. I'd say maybe the VFX that they showed off looked a little bit better. The suit looked pretty good, but I mean, that's really about it. Like, the story isn't anything new. Like, we've seen it done, you know, time and time again, and you know, this isn't really spoilers because it's literally right there in the trailer. They tell you who this character is, how he got his powers, and who he's going up against. And it's literally, from what we can tell in the trailers, like just a Blue Beetle knockoff. It's a lot like the first Iron Man movie, right? Iron Man goes up against Ironmonger. All of these early superhero movies where you've got the superhero and then a knockoff version of the superhero, and just like, let's bash the toys together at the end. Maybe throw in a blue skybeam for, you know, cool effect. Oh,
You gotta have Skybeam.
they got to do a skybeam in this movie. It's the Blue Beetle. What are we gonna do if we don't have a blue skybeam?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it'll take my rating down a little bit. but
Name's Cade Vander. This
I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just defeated a bounty hunter without falling off a cliff. Thank you very much. Please, no applause out there. No applause.
Sounds like you've been watching us.
No, you want hearing from me?
Appreciate that. I don't want to get too big-headed, you know.
Now, who is this bounty hunter?
Thanks.
Right now, he's nobody.
So what do you
I
want?
saw his name.
I
but
love
can't
these
remember.
Hondo type characters. I love them.
Cow is to reward you.
We gotta see
I thought
live
this
action.
was-
still.
Is
I
that
thought
a
this was Kit
That
Fisto
you take
more than Hondo.
is that a dude alien or a lady alien?
I believe it's a lady. Well, I didn't ask her pronouns yet.
Take these off, bounty hunters.
But it sounds like female of the variety.
Something nice.
It's Rizzle Fizzle says it looks like the type of movie
More
I
about
could just turn my brain off and watch it, not really get invested, but it looks like that'll be okay ride. Makes some sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Eyes and
yeah,
ears about.
I could see that.
I mean, you have to do that with a lot of movies that are coming out lately. Is just shut off your brain
Help
and
you
just
get
sit
a
there and
jump on those
go,
hunters.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, we just saw one over the summer, didn't we, guys?
That's
Even
true.
if you turned your brain off for that one, it wasn't so good.
What, the Flash?
Yeah.
I see. I couldn't really turn my brain off for it because it was offensive to all of my other senses.
Ooh, I can now track bounties.
Oh wow, okay. So
Okay,
you're
now you're
just
the
gonna be a bounty
Mandalorian.
hunter now.
Ooh, legendary bounties. I like it.
You gotta get
How long
Yoda.
this
Is that what that one is, Yoda?
Come on, buddy.
No, I'm not on
We gotta
Dagobah.
find Dagon's retreat.
I think Dave said he thought he saw a little picture of Yoda.
I know,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
joking.
thought.
Oh, okay.
I'm just harassing him.
So, do you get to actually like take a look at the bounty puck, like put it out, see a little holographic thing, and
I do believe we do.
Bounty? He doesn't give a puck.
ah,
Heyo!
now What happens if you shoot her? Does that like change the game? Do you get in trouble? Is the game over?
I don't think it'll let me shoot her.
Lame.
Let me get this echo first.
Then reach out.
We need one of those.
There. I felt it.
Just so.
Oh, it won't even let me bring out the.
Oh, the weapons around her.
Yeah.
Jeez, wow, they're really putting you in toddler mode there.
They really are. So there's got to be something around here that I can.
Don't kill the story important character now.
Don't attack them. I still remember there was a game called Ultima, and like you weren't supposed to kill Lord British. He was like supposed to be the most powerful guy, but a bunch of people
Lord
ganged up on
British.
him, and they just defeated him. And so they like banded a bunch of people from the game, and it's got to be something I need to put here, but I don't see where it is.
You got to put something in the hole.
Got to put something in the hole.
Put the armor in. Farmer in the dill.
Is there any? Oh, can I climb up this? Nope.
She's just waiting because you're being silly. Like, I'm just gonna wait here while you figure this out.
My bird's not around. Does the bird come down? Oh, maybe I can come down here. Is there something down here I can do?
You should jump into the lava, see what happens.
No, I am not. You guys are counting on this.
Precious.
I'm not falling for that one. Again.
Oh no, you will fall for that one.
I know.
Literally.
There must be something I can climb up in here then.
I'm waiting for the chat to finally be like, look, dude, this is what you do. Come on.
Is there anybody experiencing this game in the chat? Please help Keith out. Not that I could do any better.
All the ones that came from TG stream are like, man, he really is a bad gamer.
He's the worst.
Can't jump on there. Can't.
There you go. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, nope.
Well, at least you got some moves.
Oh, I can look at. I can do this. I can do this.
What's the elvish
Here.
word for friend?
Oh, there's a monster up here.
Oh, well then kill the monster.
Is there a couple monsters?
I mean, you're not doing anything else, right?
No. Ooh, that dude's jumping at me. That's the thing. When they turn red, man,
They're gonna kill you. Oh, look, your health is like almost all gone. Nice. Andy, I remember that like earlier in the beginning of the game, you were fighting an Inquisitor, and that was like your same response. Oh, they turned red, and I can't do anything about it.
You're gonna have to get the hell out of there. That's what you're gonna have to do.
no way. I can take this guy down. I just gotta dodge. See, I was watching TG earlier, battle that dragon. He is so good at dodging. Just gotta.
You gotta get out of that.
Get my licks in and then move. Yeah. Oh, he's almost dead.
You can't use those new force powers that you put points into.
Oh, I can, but sometimes they're too big for me to use pull or push. This guy was too big. I tried, but all I did was shake it off. Shake it off.
Shake it up.
He stays out too late. Goes on too many dates. And that's what people say.
People, I need everybody in the chat or on YouTube to realize that if you work in an office with Keith, he will sing those songs in the office for everyone to hear. So this isn't
everyone.
Just for he will do that.
Ooh, I found something up here.
In fact, you can't stop him from doing it.
You can only hope to contain me.
Impossible.
You should tell the story about your time in the Marines where they caught you singing.
Oh, they did.
That was a good time. Yeah, we were field day, and I was singing. And there's nothing worse. I'm like, at a window. I was actually cleaning windows. And I'm singing.
From
I don't
the
remember
window
what I
to
was
the
singing.
wall, till the sweat dripped down to your balls.
Yes. And all of a sudden, the drill instructor was right behind me, and he was a very large man. And he's like, Richter, what are you doing? I'm like, singing while I work? He goes, oh, you just want to sing, do you? And he made me stand on a footlocker singing into a canteen. He thought that was going to bother me. Little did he know that I rather enjoyed it. So, Staff Sergeant Murray, if you're out there watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, with your singing career that you now have due to that one moment.
Yeah, you can thank your canteen. Well, you
That
didn't
was funny.
finish. You didn't tell you how the rest of the platoon loved it.
Oh yeah, well, once he found out that I was enjoying it too much, he made the squad leaders come up and do push-ups while I sang.
Oh no.
And of course, I was getting a little worried. You know, I thought there was going to be a Code Red that night, not a Code Red like that delicious cherry Mountain Dew that we all love so much. But man, they just all thought it was hilarious. They're like, "Oh my!" They're like, "Why were you singing in the middle of the squad?" I'm like, "I was singing while I was cleaning, and I got caught." And they're just like, "Oh my god, how? What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "You got time? Because there's a lot."
Leave it to the military to not allow you to have any fun.
Well, that was
No,
boot camp,
there's
too.
no enjoyment.
There's some fun, just. Okay, where's this guy gonna take me now?
Well, he
There
didn't
you
want to
go.
take
There's
you anywhere.
your little flying buddy.
He just kinda jumped on him.
Talking about.
I should
Focus.
from now on I should just be like the devil on Keith's shoulder. Be like, you should let go of his legs.
Time to move.
You know,
You gotta
you know
check
what
the character quality.
you know what would feel good right about now? A little dip in that lava.
Ooh,
Nice and warm.
Warm you right up.
Dave over here trying like, no, now we've talked about this. We don't
the only
jump
ones
into
looking for
lava.
something
It
here.
hurts.
Could be dagging.
No.
Yeah, but all the cool kids are doing it.
A coupler.
You should want to be cool?
Power source should be nearby.
Jump in.
I don't know what I can do with this thing. Okay,
Shoot.
yeah.
I don't know. What does it do? It looks like some
Bang.
kind of gun thing.
You get those little balls in them. It's like things
Yeah.
over
Yeah, I got some little balls in this.
What kind of balls you put in your chai tea?
Any kind I can get.
Chai tea.
Oh, there's another one of these guys up
E.T..
here. I don't think I need him just yet. I got some exploring to do. I got a little cave up here. Anything else down there I can do? Is there? Oh, there's just another one of him down there. I don't want to do that.
Hey, do us all a favor. If you are still hanging around, you're still watching our stream or in the chat or whatever, do us a favor. Give us a follow if you want to see help us support this stream. Want to see more of us, come back. We do this every Thursday and every Sunday, just about. Every now and again, we'll push our Sunday stream to a Monday if something else comes up, but that's, we'll usually let you know in advance. But yeah, it's pretty much always Thursday and Sunday.
We like Star Wars. We like MCU. We like the DCU. And the occasional Indiana Jones type flick.
Yeah. So, we'll talk about comic book movies, that kind of stuff, Star Wars movies, play video games. Good time for all. Yes, get him, Keith. Wow, whoa. Whoa, he's a freaking Spider-Man bot, huh?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, and he just kills him. It's like Indiana Jones with the samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that guy, right?
Yeah, the gun, yep.
Yeah, see?
Welcome, Jedi.
Is that centaur?
Oh, he's a new bot.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Let's see.
BX Droid Hybrid. We've ran into others like him.
EX
I
droid
can push
hybrid.
this
Hybrid
thing.
with what? And why are you spinning that thing?
I don't know.
Because it'll tell him which way the wind's blowing.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can't spin it anymore. All right.
Oh, I broke it.
That's
I
as far as it
broke it.
goes. That's why we can't have nice things, Keith.
I'm sorry. Oh, it changes up that thing.
Oh, I see. Is it like a timer then? Do you have to like spin it and then hurry up and move or something? Yeah, it looks
I
like it
didn't
might
see
be.
where it went. Yeah.
It's moving that like blue beam over there.
Yeah, I know. But can I do anything over here with it? Goes back.
Okay, so the other day I asked you what the name of Morty's cat was on Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
What was the name of Morty's dog? This should be more obvious.
It wasn't like Mr. Snuffles.
If you take the Mister off, you are right
Snuffles. Okay.
Yes. But what did he rename himself when he became sentient?
Snowball.
Snowball, yeah.
He says, because my fur is soft and white like the snow.
Yes. And what I thought about at the end of the show, not that you have to think about things because it's Rick and Morty, but at the end he says they're going to go to a new world, you know, because they open a new portal to a new world where dogs ruled, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, and pet insurance will be mandatory. And I said, wait a minute, they won't need pet insurance. They aren't pets anymore. But that's just me thinking.
Maybe the humans are their pets.
Yeah, maybe it's complete opposite over there.
Wow, let's get some more Rick and Morty talk going, guys. Let's not look at the screen. Got the Rick and Morty theme playing.
Hey, what is that? What does it say? Respawn there, Keith.
Oh, what?
What happened?
No. Oh, no.
He's trying to distract me.
Oh, you guess you gotta jump on that bird again, huh?
Well, I took another bird. So I'm
Well,
gonna
now
take this.
and now your bird feels betrayed.
So these birds are like taxis. I get it. Okay.
Off you go.
Whoa!
Go up there, wherever that goopy stuff was.
Or kill these monsters.
Oh yeah, take all the fun out of everything.
Oh, there. Shortcut unlocked.
Nice.
Shortcut to where?
To his doom.
To that cliff?
Nice find. Let's take
He's
Crimson
just doing a little
Jelly Spire.
horticulture there. Not gonna.
That's how I get seeds. I have a garden back at the base, Dave. Come on, you know that.
Yes. He needs to plant his seeds.
What? All right, what is there? Get it. Go in there. Go in that tree.
Just jump into the goop. Become one.
Will
with
not
the
let
goop.
me.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Worst case scenario is to show up right back
You
there.
will be. There was something to scan over here, and now I can't scan it.
Something to scan. Like, what do you mean?
Like
Flower or
BD
something?
runs. BD runs, and then wants me to scan.
Well, then make him
Little
run
thing
again.
will pop.
Run,
Little thing will pop up. Met him at a party, and my heart stood still. The do run, the do run. Somebody told me that her name was Jill. The do run, the do run.
If you're just kicking
Yeah,
the corpses.
she was so fine.
Is that the Beach
Yeah.
Boys originally?
No,
Or was it the Shondells?
it was the Shondells, and then David Cassidy redid it. Okay, BD, I know you want me to scan something, but I can't find it. I'm sure this is exciting for everybody out there watching me move 1 inch at a time over this terrain to find where BD wants to scan.
Absolutely.
Oh, there it goes.
We got an absolutely, Keith.
Oh, good. Come on, BD. Thanks, Money
Hell, but
Mage.
I have more joints. I have more joints than the rest of you. I have more jewels than you guys do. I got 73.4K.
I've got 85K.
What? How the hell do you have that?
I don't spend them as much, I guess.
What do you got, Keith?
Hold on, let me
Try and look at it from different angles to see.
It pops up every once in a while.
See if I turn my back on it and look over my shoulder, it might be there.
You don't understand. I've got to get this collectible.
There it is. Up there. There it is. Oh, you walked away.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, there he's scanning it, I think. Yay! Thermal vents.
Ah.
Hobo matter. Maybe there's a way to remove it.
So what does that do for you?
I don't know. It's just information. Sometimes it's just information. Sometimes it's other
okay.
things. Can I go anywhere else around here?
Yeah, you
Or
got
am I at a
that
dead end?
skyline thing.
It's like
Let's
the
take me
planet
back to
Florida.
where I was.
Oh. Jump in the lava, Keith.
Hey, precious.
Oh, this. I remember this. He had to jump up and then cling to the, to the grass, and there was some monsters up there. I assume they're still dead.
It should be.
No, they all come back to life once he goes off screen.
Oh, you never know. Some games work like that. They'll respawn when you walk. That was one of the things that I hated the most about Diablo 2 back in the day when I was playing that game. I would run back to town to try and like heal up and also revive my follower, because that was like the only way that you could do it. You'd have yourself, and then you could have like one companion that would travel with you, like help you fight, and it would be like either a mage or a sword fighter or something like that. And I was like on the last world, and there was this mini boss that I kept running into, and it kept killing my companion, and I would have to go all the way back to town to pay to revive my companion, and then by the time I'd come back, the mini boss had respawned, and it was a vicious circle. I kept repeating it over and over until I like finally gained enough levels that I could beat it without losing my companion. But it was so frustrating.
Well, that's just bad writing.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Figure something
But
out.
yeah, that was another one of those games where you had to grind and gain levels, or you weren't gonna make it. Because when the monsters would start like when their levels would start going up, if you weren't matching them, you would just die. You know, I never.
cannot wait to get Metal Gear Solid again. That I would do on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like the the main memory that you have from that game? Like the thing that makes you say, "Man, I love that game because."
Because I had to sneak around, and everything I needed to finish the task, I had to find on site. So it's not all out just like battle. You run into somebody and you battle them. You have to sneak around them.
Mm-hmm.
Until you're well fortified enough to beat them. That's what I liked about it.
So it adds like a different element instead of running around shooting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Took me 18 hours to finish it the first time. And I think I played it straight through when I got it. I just
No
went
kidding.
nuts. I think I missed work because I was playing the game. I think we've all done that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
I definitely have.
So you can go
I
through
did.
there.
I did that specifically with Diablo 2. I ended up like
Oh,
calling
look
in
at
sick to
that.
work and stuff.
Matter in order to prepare yourself
Whoa.
to traverse the abyss. But in success, will you also find ever greater
So what's up with that
connection to the
block
Force?
that dropped?
Oh, look at that. It destroyed that thing.
Oh, interesting.
Them arresting.
All right.
I should be able to get up there.
Yes, you should.
Not sure what that does for me, but it opened it.
Hey, all right.
Some other... I need to get that thing outside. I wonder if I can...
You know, are you able to force pull that block up on top of that ledge? Like once you're up there?
I don't think so. Oh, that's not the one.
No, okay. So I almost wonder if you can put it like in between that laser, like if it would like hold it in place.
You know what this has? Has the ball.
Stuff.
Oh, you need the ball. Okay. Oh, hey, I see.
I have a ball.
Okay. I did not realize that.
And you know what I can do? Now I see what that opened. I can throw that over there.
Oh.
Through here. Grab it again.
I see now. It's all coming together.
Don't fall off.
I am so bad at like puzzling elements of games sometimes.
Oh, now look at this. I can destroy shit.
Oh, that is so cool. Now
Like-
you've got a super laser.
Oh, it's like the Eye of Sauron.
But like actually does something.
Think we can ride that up
Other than
across?
staring menacingly at you.
Yeah, it looks at the other tower. You know, the two towers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, you're right there by the lava.
Ooh, shoot your laser at the other laser. Just light a tree on fire.
Okay, I think I've done all I can here.
Oh, what did you do with it?
No. I just destroyed the
Childhood.
thing that was stopping
thing.
me over here.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I bet I need the birdie to do it.
And
Can
then
you
is
get in
that
there?
the vent that it was talking about?
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Now I can use this bird. It'll blow me up. Oh, look, there, that'd be a better way to say that.
Oh yeah, there's got to be a much better way to say that.
Drop. I gotta fly in here, man.
Hate that.
Yeah, you know, I'm with you.
Hey, look at that. You made some progress.
Yay, me. Wait, am I back to where I was?
No, I think this is just another laser thing, and you probably need to bring the ball up there too, or find another one.
Whoa, what are they doing?
Whoa.
What was that? Who is that?
Some guy shooting at him. And...
They
Oh,
made some
hello.
new- oh,
Okay. Was that supposed to happen?
They made a new
I believe so.
platform. All over.
And it looks like I'm guessing that is where you get your ball from that you can then
Yep.
take outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
If this thing doesn't kill you first.
You just
Oh,
get
there's two of them.
Oh, good.
Yikes. Okay. So
Yeah. Well. Okay.
that did not go as planned.
No, it
Respawn.
didn't. How far back is gonna take you?
Where is that?
to a galaxy
Oh,
far,
back
far
here.
away.
I need to focus.
Yep, so not too far away, but
Are you gonna have to redo the first ball laser?
nope. No, I still
All
got it.
set.
Okay. All right. Good.
Where can I go when this pushes me up? I can't quite. Is this the only one I can go to?
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense that you would go here. That's right. You kill these droids. You go in there. You kill the monsters. You pull the ball out, put the ball into that laser thing, and break something else.
Yep, you're right. Now I just gotta. Now that I know I'm gonna get pushed down,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be.
Throw a
better
grenade down there. Use your lightning powers. Man, I miss that from the other game. You
Yeah.
would devastate so many things all at once just by shooting force lightning at them.
Pull it from here. Can I jump on
Now,
it?
can you start by like from up here? Can you start shooting them, weaken them first before you, or just immediately jump down? Okay.
Yeah, Keith, he doesn't like to find out.
All right.
Well, hold on. I got a plan.
Okay.
Excuse me, only one person has the plan.
You're gonna push him into the hole?
No, I was trying to turn him against his buddy.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Let these two fight it out a little bit.
So one's green and one's red.
So green means he's your buddy.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I was
You
gonna say.
controlled him. Now, how long does the mind control last? Like
Not very
a couple
long.
of seconds.
But I can keep doing it over and over again. So.
Well, that's nice.
Those aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, clearly.
All right, now go get.
Oh, he's mad at
Rod.
me. I can't.
Gee, I wonder why he's mad at you.
I know. It's not like I. Oh yeah, one down. Oh,
Nope.
he's flying in red. Oh. Well, I'm gonna switch to two saber.
Tool. Switch to tool.
Maynard. Two of them are dead.
Any
Nice.
saw.
In each world the Republic reaches out to, there are new opportunities to share and learn. And this place
All
has
right,
much to
now
teach
get your
us.
hands on that ball.
What did you learn, Centauri?
It doesn't usually take me this long to do it, so I don't know what's wrong.
That's what she said. Did you guys know that? Here's a little trivia. That they had on the set of Mork and Mindy, they had to hire a translator who spoke 4 different languages to make sure that Robin Williams was not swearing in other languages.
No, I did not know that. Why was all of his all of Mork's language, was it just like ad lib? He was just making it up as he went along.
Yeah, pretty much just like it's stand up.
No kidding.
I mean, Shazbot and well, you know, I was I think 9 years old when that show was on. I didn't know what Beelzebub meant.
Need to push it and destroy some of this stuff so I can climb up there.
Yeah, you do.
Tell me what to do.
There's something up there. How do I?
You should dance to the left, then
Slide
dance to the right.
slide.
So I need to destroy that.
We just got another raid, guys.
Whoa,
gosh.
for real? What?
Yep.
Lara Loopsy is rating with
Nice.
11. Thank you so much,
Oh.
Lara Loopsy. Always
That's
a
awesome.
pleasure.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
Go.
I hope your stream was good, Lara Loopsy. We appreciate this. It's always fun. We are kind of we play games, we talk MCU, we talk Star Wars, we do all that stuff. Thank you so much for the follows. We appreciate it. Hope the stream was
Nice.
good.
Got a new follower. That's awesome. H2 Guardian now following. Excellent. All right. It's a raid.
That's what it's all about, man. It's what it's all about.
Yes, it is. We're playing games. Keith is handling a ball. Good times.
Always do a pretty good
It's
job.
handling a ball.
Yes.
That's one way to put it. Ball fondlers.
Oh, look.
Are you gonna
Wonder
take it
what
outside
secrets
now?
this
And
place is
oh,
hiding.
well, there you go. All right, that worked.
Did you open the waterfall?
He did.
'Cause
But
that's
you
what
know,
it-
Keith, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Kobo map.
Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
and don't go
I
making
mean,
phony
what
calls.
what more can you get than having TLC mentioned on a stream? See if I can I get up here from this other way? Need to.
From time to time, you have to handle a ball or two.
That is true. Yep. And now this is turning into an adults-only stream where we'll be fondling balls.
Nobody,
I'm just
no,
teasing.
no one.
We're
can
not really doing
resist-
that.
No one can resist my sweaty balls.
Okay, so I'm just gonna jump down here because it seems shit.
I mean, there's a lot of things that you could be doing, but what do you
Don't
really
do-
need to be doing?
Yeah, Peach Sweaty. That's right. Keith, don't do what you should be doing. Just always do whatever's next. Okay, that's good advice, right?
That is an excellent advice. Must have clicked the wrong OnlyFans. There is a reason we don't put our picture on the front of the OnlyFans.
You clicked the right OnlyFans.
How do we feel about the Mario movie? Did you guys saw that movie, right?
No.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it
never
with
saw
my
it?
son. I enjoyed it. I thought it was rather well done.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was
What's
it was
that?
only like an hour and a half, so they didn't have a lot of filler in it. I thought it was very sweet. My son loved it. We own it on digital, so we got that.
Nice, very good. No, I did put it. I marked it on my calendar because it's supposed to be streaming, free on Peacock on August 7th. So I did mark that date down so I can actually watch it. And I'm probably going to be pretty hard on it because nothing
Gross.
can compare to you, but also to the 90s Mario Brothers movie.
He looks to see immediately what the chat's going to say about that.
I honestly liked it. It was like a treat on a hot day, good to enjoy, but quick. I did hear that. Yeah, I heard it went by pretty quick. As long as it's fun, I guess that's all that I would look for in that particular movie. I don't know that I'm its prime target audience.
We're studying Kobo matter.
But you're not looking for deep plot or character development.
No, not in Mario. I mean, think about it. Like, if you think back to the original Mario Brothers game, Dave, what do you think the plot even was of it?
Run from side to side and stand on mushrooms.
Yep, pretty much it. A monster kidnaps a princess, and you got to save the princess.
That's great.
Tale as old as time.
You think you don't need a convoluted or complicated plot?
Nope.
To have a good movie,
And just like, hey, you're a plumber from Brooklyn, and this dragon stole the princess. Go rescue her or something. Maybe eat some mushrooms. I don't know.
I'm walking here.
And Oniko, thank you for the follow. We definitely appreciate that.
Mario and his pipes on shrooms. That's good. Wrong. It's trying to get that peach. Well, yeah.
All right.
There was a oh my gosh, what was that little cartoon cavalcade? What did he call it? It was by what's his name, makes Family Guy.
Seth? Yeah. Cavalcade of
cartoon comedy. He one of the skits that was in there was based on like Mario Brothers and everything. And so it goes, all right, the princess, I just got here and I rescued you. Now, how about a kiss? And she goes, wait, what? A kiss? I don't even know you. Why would I kiss you? Well, it was very hard. I had to jump on the mushrooms, and, sometimes it got hard. So he gets pissed and tells Bowser to go ahead and take her.
Forget it. It's taken.
I don't even care anymore.
So it wasn't like Shrek. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was like pretty much Shrek, yeah. It was a monster, it was a princess. Good times.
And the dragon went off with a donkey.
Yeah, that probably happened too, I am looking forward to, and I know I've mentioned this on our previous streams, I'm really looking forward to the remake of Super Mario RPG. I was just watching a video earlier today. They were comparing the original Japanese release of the game in '96 and then its U.S. localization, and it was crazy, like the lengths that they would go to, like with either very quick, poorly done translations, and then just trying to make a joke that probably landed in its original Japanese, trying to find a way to make it work in English. It's crazy, like how many names were changed and like how many like jokes were completely redone or things were like the entire tone of the game is two different beasts completely from like the original release. And I hope, because again, like they've gone back and they've actually said, yeah, the guy that we had, you know, do the localization, he wasn't super great at the translating part. Like there's a lot of things that he just missed. So I wonder if they're going to keep all of that in the remake, or are they going to stick with, or are they going to actually properly localize it and put in proper translations? Because I don't know. I think some of the fun that came out of it was just how insane it was.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it is almost 10 o'clock, gents. That's unbelievable.
9:55.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Did you find a save point?
Nope.
Well,
just fall off a cliff and you'll know where it is. That's how Keith finds save points.
You can't tell people all my secrets, Dave.
Little did we know all this time, it was all part of the plan.
it was, yes, he was doing it on purpose. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, but I found an echo. Yay, we found an
Boy.
echo.
Now, do you have to stand here and watch this one with its Thanos dust?
It is unbecoming
Oh, maybe.
to gossip.
It's,
To eavesdrop.
Yes, Master.
Cautious,
My
B.
apologies.
Oh, it's just idle talk.
Gregarious Padawan.
I think it said gregarious. He's a very happy Padawan.
Oh, it's not Greg Arius.
Who
Of
knows?
course it is.
A little from column A, a little from column B. You guys know that I always get everyone's name absolutely right. Every time.
Oh, really, Keith?
Rhiann Johnson knows
You
that.
get it absolutely right.
Absolutely right. Yeah, Rhiann Johnson. The Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Gia or Gaia.
That's right, Gaia.
Yeah.
Come on. Dave knows what's up.
I just find it funny.
It is funny. But hey, it is getting late. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. There was a lot of you guys out there. We appreciate it. We got some new followers. I hope you'll join us again. We
Love
always
the
enjoy
raids. Thank you
chatting
so
with
much.
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 raids tonight. That is a new record. Thank you, TG. Thank you, Lara Loopsy. You guys are fantastic if you're still out there. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter. Leave that comment down below, and we will see you next time on Not Your Status Quo.